What it is, what it do, guys. Good morning. It is Thursday, the 27th of August. We are here in Random Town, outside Denver. We slept here. Here's the pilot. Normally, as I was saying, pilots are so great. I normally love them. This pilot was kind of weird. It had a Denny's connected to it, and then like said no parking for more than 2 hours. It was kind of confusing. So some weird business was happening there last night. Super packed, like almost every single parking spot. So we ended up coming into the no park zone and sleeping here right by the La Quinta Inn. So you know, we're just a little bit of a hot mess this morning, getting ready to go get on the road. The reason we're here in this no parking zone, and I don't think got towed, is this is wherever all the overflow comes for the pilot. The whole street was filled last night. People had their stuff in the windows, and so we had a great night's sleep. It worked out great. It was pretty quiet. We were able to open all the windows. No one came and bother us. And this really, really wonderful security guard. Yeah, you hear that? Wonderful security guard. So kind, and talked to us about being from, you know, New York and how was our road trip. And he just, you know, asked that we, you know, keep it moving because people will try to stay all day in this location. So that's what's happening. We're trying to decide if we're going to do horseback riding in the Rockies. It depends on the fire, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. Gonna go back to Boulder. A lot of our plans are switching because of the fire. So we wanted to do Mount Sneffels, which is this hike, and we're still trying to figure out if we should go. It takes about 7 hours to get there, and so it's a bit of a journey. Unfortunately, the Mesa Verde officially, I'm not sure exactly when, but you know, between when we decided to come out here and now, they shut down all their trails to the very high wildfire danger. And then their main office and the dwellings to visit in the actual cliff dwellings is closed as well due to COVID. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to save that to for another road trip another time. So we're definitely still gonna do the sand dunes and go sandboarding later this week. And we're also definitely gonna go do some more things in, you know, in the mountains and go into the Rockies, especially the Rockies closer to Boulder because the fire isn't affecting them as much. We're gonna go maybe to Lily Lake. Denise did some research. That's where we might be able to see our moose. So, you know, really just hoping, fingers crossed, we could get to see a moose or you know, some of the animals we weren't able to see in Yellowstone. But yeah, so that's the plan right now, and we'll see you guys shortly.
What is up, guys? So we are here at the Doozy Dudes laundromat right now. We are sitting here doing some people watching and some research on our phones for the way home. This is just part of the journey. The boring stuff. So today we really haven't done much. We went to the Laughing Goat, our subsidiary. It's called the Baby Laughing Goat. It's a coffee shop. They have one on the Colorado University campus. They have one near Pearl Street Mall, and then they also have another one on another location which they call the Baby Laughing Goat. So we went to that one, did some research and work this morning because things have just gotten a little bit haphazard due to the wildfires here in Colorado. We didn't really suspect, or we didn't really know, maybe that was a lack of research on our part, but we totally forgot that the fires are such a big component this time of year. We did get to hit a few things though that were on our list, so it feels good that we were able to do them. You know, Garden of the Gods, Pikes Peak, and other, you know, things like that. So we're feeling pretty good that we were able to get to those. But it's looking like Mount Sneffels, the hike might be off, you know, of the table due to how far it is. Seems like I-70 has been getting, you know, closed on and off. So that's kind of a big issue because then it makes us have to go all the way down to either, you know, through some mountain passes from the Boulder area or go down to Colorado Springs and take Route 287 out there. And that ends up being like 6 or 7 hours. So not the most conducive use of time while we're here. So we're trying to, you know, reorganize and recalibrate what we're planning to do. So right now we've organized some horseback riding in the Rocky Mountains in Estes Park, which we're pretty excited about. It's a 2-hour ride. I have a little bit of experience on horses due to my friend and his family having horses growing up. So, you know, this is part of road tripping, kind of, you know, having to roll with the punches, recalibrate, because not everything's gonna go your way. And we are dealing with like some things that are just really human caused, like climate change and global warming, you know, affect the fire cycle here so much more in such a massive way. So we are going to be recalibrating and kind of seeing what happens.
So we're at the Boulder Creek right here. It's just too hot. It's like 90 something degrees. We didn't really want to hang inside in a place with the AC the whole time, so we're here under the bridge, under the walkway, and we're gonna be jumping in here real quick. So wish us luck. I don't know how sanitary this is, but it's said that a lot of other people go into the creek to cool off. That's the closest water source. So we're just going with what's on the internet. So just had a very weird, uncomfortable moment. Went to this place called Buckhorn Exchange. They have been doing Rocky Mountain oysters for 100 years. So 125 years. So supposedly they're like the place to go in town, but it's 2020 and the interior of the place is it's not little, it's a lot of colonizing. It's got like Native American stuff and a ton of taxidermied animals. And when I say a ton, I mean like a ton. So I have weird mixed feelings because they are the original, or one of the original places here to get Rocky Mountain oysters.
Building is from like, this is like the oldest restaurant in Denver from like 1879. So it's got 1879 feels. It's just so weird. There's so many dead animals on the wall. I got like queasy. I felt
It was like
so
zebras.
Weird.
There was like 30 pronghorn,
Monkeys.
which are, yeah, there was
a poor monkey.
Yeah, it was just a little much.
We ordered food to go. We weren't gonna go inside.
Right, because we didn't think you could sit inside, so we ordered food to go.
Let's go inside so we can see what it looks like. And I personally have regrets. I was like, so many dead animals. My head was spinning. I was like, oh my god, I could get out of here. I just want to get my Rocky Mountain oysters and run. But yeah, so that's how I feel. I just wish I sat in the car.
As I had mentioned earlier in the videos,
yeah.
it might be, it might end up being in the video before this was. I was like, oh, we're gonna try something crazy. And that's the Rocky Mountain oysters. And if you don't know what those are, they're basically fried cow balls. So we're getting real zesty out here. So I thought that was gonna be the zestiest part of the video, not
that got extra zesty.
Like, I didn't bring the camera in, and I kind of wish I did, but like, I don't know, I'm kind of glad I didn't. I don't know, it's weird, but we're just.
What's that opera song where it's like dee, dee, da, da.
Oh,
that horror one? That's how I felt. Sorry, keep going.
Well, no, but we're just sharing. Dine here inside at your own risk of your sanity and
or maybe you think it's cool.
Maybe it's for you, but you gotta, if it's for you, you gotta question it. Here we go. We're unboxing them. Denise's gonna open them up. What do we got going here? So, oh, they made, yeah, that's why she was saying they were chips on the inside. She was like, oh, you got like,
I thought they were gonna be
something
round.
about chips.
I don't know if that makes it better. Maybe it makes it better because
they smell low-key good. Like, I feel like mad weird saying that, but
you ready to eat these balls?
All right, cut it out. What kind of sauce are we working with here?
I think this is ranch, some type of ranch. This is either I think this is a horseradish honey mustard.
Oh, okay.
It spells like horseradish, but honey mustard. I don't know, it's weird. It smells really good. I smelled it already off camera. And then I think this one is cocktail sauce, and then I think this is a big old heap of ketchup.
All right, open it up. We're gonna have to test it out. Here we go.
This little one kind of smells like KFC fried chicken. Oh, that's a horseradish.
Is it weird that I think they're good? I don't like that I like them.
I don't know what to
Yeah, I don't know. I kind
of. They taste good.
It's just like fried peppery chips. Yeah, weird eats. So we'll see what ends up happening for the rest of the evening. But for now, we're gonna finish these, and we will see you guys in a little bit. What it is, what it do, guys. We are here at the National Park Getaway Stable. We're going for some horseback riding. So Denise is super excited. Unfortunately, I don't think she can get the black horse, but we're here at the stable getting our stuff set up. We're at the stable right now. We're gonna go for a 2-hour horse ride. We're pretty excited, actually. How excited are you?
So excited.
So I haven't been horseback riding since I was a kid. My friend had a couple horses on his farm. Denise rode a little bit as a child too. So this is pretty new. We haven't done this in a while, but the horse's name I'm riding is Nevada. You're riding?
Custard.
Nice. So we are here, we're on the ride, finally got on the horses. We're on a 2-hour horse ride here through the Rocky Mountain National Park area. So it's really cool. Rose is our guide here, and she's actually from Syracuse, so we're chopping it up a little about New York. I'm riding here, this is Nevada. He's a little antsy. You know, kind of has a mind of his own, but you know, gives him character. Denise is on custard. So yeah, it's just we're doing for a fun little ride. Again, the fires have really affected some of our planning for this, you know, this latter part of the trip. Just learning from Rose that the fire is actually like about 8 miles away from us here. So it's fairly close, but there's been a lot of rain, so we're not doing too bad on the smoke. So a lot of the smoke's been brought down, but we're crossing the river here. Got the Rockies all around us. It's really, really incredible. So excited to be on here. Haven't ridden a horse probably, you know, in years. So it's just a cool experience to get back in the saddle. So yeah, Nevada's, I don't know how much she loves me, but we're getting going. And it's got a steady pace, so having a good time. But Nevada and Casper don't like each other, so we're just making sure that they stay far enough apart, at least 5 feet. So as you come up here, you look through these trees in the back. This is where the snow is the Mummy Mountain Range, and supposedly when you fly over it, the plane, it looks like a mummy. So that's how I got his name. There it is in the back. So the ride's been great. Saw quite a few animals. Small herd of mule deer, 2 fawns, 3 adults. We saw turkey and some baby turkey. It's just been an enjoyable ride past Deer Mountain and getting to see the Mummy Peaks off in the distance. So definitely would recommend coming. It was a lot of fun. SK Stables or SK Horse Ranch has been great. Rose up here has been a really great guide, really informational, and another fellow New Yorker. So Denise and I have had a great time. Nevada has been a trooper carrying me around the Rocky Mountain countryside. Yeah, and just the wildlife is just incredible. If you're considering this, I would definitely tell you, encourage you actually to try to get out a different way. You know, of course you could hike, of course you can mountain bike, but you know, there's something different about experiencing it with like a, you know, an animal like a horse. You know, Nevada here, it just really changes the way the experience is and the way that you interact. So just really really enjoyed the trip. So I would recommend SK Horses. The stable and the, you know, the people have been great here, so definitely try them out. And they have a great location out of Estes Park. They have 2 stables. One goes on a more rigorous trek up you know, another mountain range around here, but this one, it was a nice jaunt and a really great experience. So definitely would encourage you guys to come. So on to the next place.